Hello, this is Daniel Mart back again for another video. I am an actor and filmmaker based out of South Florida, and for this video, it's going to be another vlog style video, and long story short, I'm Garfield. So, yeah, the orange cat, Garfield. That Garfield likes lasagna, hates Mondays, has a dog best friend called Odie. Yeah, I'm that Garfield. So what do I mean? So basically, I was hired as part of the PR team, I guess you could say, for the new Garfield animated movie that's coming out sometime this summer, later this year. Has to be soon if they're already doing the PR stuff for it. So, yeah, and that's what we're going to be doing today, tomorrow, and on Tuesday. So for the next 3 days. And today I have to go to this event, like a pet charity event, if I'm not mistaken, or like a pet pageant, something like that, like a dog pageant. And basically what they want me to do today is walk around in the Garfield costume and, greet, people, the guests who are there, and look at the dogs, judge the dogs and stuff like that. Take pictures, a lot of pictures, and so yeah, it's stuff like that. Something about influencers as well. Like there may be influencers who are there. I don't know. I don't really know influencers like that, so I don't know who's gonna show up. So we'll see. So that's all today, and that's in Dadeland. Right next to Dadeland Mall, if you know where that is. If you live here in Miami, that's right next to Dadeland Mall. Yeah, that's where we're gonna be. So that's all today, and it's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be great. Hopefully the heat doesn't kill me, because if I'm wearing this big suit, like I imagine there has to be like a fan or something, or like an AC system inside or whatever, so I don't like completely die of heat, like of a heat stroke, But yeah, that's all today. And then tomorrow, I need to do, it's two things. One, it's like a school, where I'm doing for like an elementary school or something like that. Like I just see fifth grade, like a big support for fifth grade, which I'm like, shouldn't it be lasagna because I'm Garfield, but whatever. And then tomorrow I also have to go to Telemundo, and do stuff for like the news. I get the Telemundo news. Like they have a segment for Garfield, so that's gonna be great. And then same thing on Tuesday, where we're gonna be hitting up all the major talk shows, studios. Again, Telemundo, Univision, and again, same thing. Go to all these talk shows and pretend to be Garfield and celebrate with them the fact that Garfield is coming out soon. Actually, I have to imagine it has to be either like by the end of this month, if we're doing this press tour, like in next month, either by the end of this month or by next month. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure if we added the date summer here by this point, this is when it comes out. So yes, yeah. Well, I'll see you today on set later today. I'm gonna go get ready, and yeah, let's see how I look in this costume starting whatever the next version of this video is. Let's go.
Step into the tank and under the support strap, lower the head.
I am in costume. So yes, I'm in costume right now. There's my head. See, so there's my head. So dogs are barking. So far so good. We start in about 20 minutes, I think. That officially I'll be out there. They're gonna. She is calling her superiors or like the people above her to make sure everything's good with this, especially because one of the whiskers, as you can see, that kind of fell off, so she just put it on there. So we'll see what happens with that. So far so good. It's a little bit sweaty as expected, so we'll see what happens. But thank God I have like an ice pack. I have an ice vest under all this. That's like an ice scarf right on the side, ice beanie, everything to keep you cool. So far so good. You have all these dogs here, which are pretty cute. Not sure if I'm allowed to show them, but so I'll free. There's like there's 3 dogs here. There's a 4th one getting like a shower or a trim on this side. Yeah, I can't really move my arms. My arms are gonna be under the actual body thing, if you can see it. So pretty cool. But yeah, no, this is gonna be an amazing experience. Really cool. I'm sweating a lot though. That's the one thing. So go figure. But let's see what else happens. I will say that the top half, like the body, the torso of this costume is a little bit cumbersome, which kind of expected because Garfield's a fat ass cat, But yeah, there's like, especially with the arms, there's like difficult mobility. It feels like I'm wearing a very oversized shirt, which kind of makes sense. Again, it's costume, so it works either way. But so yeah, I think the bottom, the pants, the legs, for the most part that fits well. That seems good. The shoes or pause as they're a little bit cumbersome. Like I have to walk, sorry, I have to walk kind of funny, almost like, I don't know, a penguin, I guess. You know, it's just the way I have to lift up my legs. It's just a little bit different than how you usually walk. But you know, I guess it all works with characters. It's pretty fun. Either way, it's very fun. Hopefully, I think I'm starting about 15 minutes, give or take. And I have to go out there, and yeah, hopefully my associate will get plenty of footage for me out there, or pictures and whatever. So like that's the thing, because this is for like a dog show kind of thing. Because I think, as I think I said this before, but for today I'm supposed to be like missing Odie, you know, and because of that I'm judging a dog show. Like, look, it's for the Garfield movie, it's the PR. You know, blame them, ask them, whatever. But you know, overall, this is still very fun, and so far it's been. I mean, again, we're just barely starting, but so far it's been very fun, and everyone wants to spend the cost. So yeah, again, there's 3 of them around here. Overall, this is gonna be great. I wish I got a quick picture. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow, the day after. But when I was just wearing, before I wore the torso, it kind of just looked like a typical Frenchman with like the beret and the vest, you know, and scarf and the suspenders, because there are suspenders under this. So like, I kind of maybe I'll get a picture of that or a video of that later. But yeah, that was pretty fun too. I mean, overall, it was gonna be good, it's gonna be great. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Actually, before I forget, the one thing that I wouldn't say I'm worried about. It's more like I hope this doesn't happen, but I'm not trying to worry about it. But like, I really hope I don't have to go to use the bathroom at any point wearing this thing, because that's gonna be a pain in the ass. You know, like I do get breaks. At certain points. So I can, you know, do that. Take a break when I go to the bathroom. I take my break, but like hopefully I'm not like in the middle of the, you know, the pageant or whatever, or like in the other days, middle of filming, and then I have to go use the bathroom, because like, you know, there is a signal if like I want to stop, or like I feel comfortable, if something's up, I just like give them a wave, and you know, they take me off stage or off set or whatever, and then they'll say, hey, what's up, and then I'll explain what's up, right? So there is that, so that's good. Like I really don't have to use the bathroom like halfway, because that's, I'm getting this on is a pain in the ass, getting it off is also going to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, overall though, it's still pretty good. Day one is a wrap. Jesus Christ, today's the worst day. That's the day, because the next 2 days are indoors. I think I said this earlier in the video, but tomorrow I go to a school, like an elementary school, and then from there I head to Telemundo and do the press tour stuff tomorrow for that. Which, kind of curious why we're doing a press tour at an elementary school, but fuck it, whatever. I still get paid for it. And then Tuesday, we're heading up all the major like talk shows here, like Despierta America y Miami Live or whatever, South Florida Live, something like that. Like all, you know, all those like morning shows and whatever. So it's gonna be fun. I'm so tired. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit dehydrated. I am drinking water. Well, not right now because I'm recording this video, but you know, before this I was drinking a lot of water to like rehydrate. But yeah, it's tiring. So now I'm gonna be going home, resting, taking a bath, because that's the thing. That shit. Once you're in that shit, you are sweating. Like, that's on top of the fact that, you know, this is goddamn sunny Miami. It's like probably 70 something degrees right now. I don't know, 70 maybe 80 degrees. Haven't checked. My arms are tired. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier, but like just moving in that costume is kind of hard, difficult, because it is so cumbersome. And like even moving my arms, like they're a little bit sore, like especially this shoulder area, like this area on both sides. They're a bit sore because it's hard to move in that goddamn costume. Fun, but yeah. And Lynn, she's my contact. She's my main contact for these 3 days. She caught a lot of videos and photos. I'm gonna be in the shade for a second. Screw this. A lot of videos and photos of me being Garfield. So fun. At the very end, whenever I get the video of it, I'll show it here at the end, or you know, at some point. But at the end, there's like this little dog, like a very little dog, who's just like barking at me, and I just try to be like the scaredy cat, scaredy Garfield. You know, so it's very fun. You have all these little kids who are like, oh my gosh, it's Garfield. Like, well, to be fair, everybody's like Garfield. Like, oh my gosh, it's Garfield. I grew up with Garfield. You know, like stuff like that. So it's very fun, very intimate. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, as tiring as this is, trust me, it is very tiring. It was still very fun. Like, I very much enjoyed this. It was very fun, and I can't wait for tomorrow and day after. And yeah, it's gonna be great. The good thing also with the next 2 days is the fact that, again, they're indoors, so I'm not gonna be sweating buckets. You know, I'm sure I'm still gonna be sweating because it still is a pain in the ass in that thing. But like tomorrow, the day after, again, it's indoors, so who knows? But yeah, I am tired. Like, I think that's the main thing. I'm just like kind of exhausted and tired because of the heat. The one thing I like, actually, I'm not sure if it's like per se, but I'm more so I find it interesting. But you know what, I do kind of like it. I find it funny. Like, I like it. It's funny. It's funny, and I like it, I guess. But it's the fact that, you know, when I was in that Garfield suit, everybody's like, oh my gosh, Garfield, I love you, blah, 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 blah. Now, when I'm walking through this event, festival, whatever, I'm walking through it, nobody recognizes me. I'm just like some random guy who's walking past. Nobody took a second look at me. Nada. That was great. That was honestly great. I very much enjoyed it. Pretty sure I lost like 20 pounds in that suit. Jesus. Like, that's the thing. That suit, being in that thing is exercise. At the end of the day, it is exercise. God damn, I don't know how the people at Disney do it every single day. Holy shit. Y'all, you know, if any of you Disney people who portray like Mickey Mouse or Goofy or Pluto or whatever the hell, you know, if you guys are watching this, you know, props to you, because you guys do that all day. I did it for what, 3 hours, give or take, and I'm still like dead, you know. But yeah, overall it's great. The fact that I get paid for doing this, honestly, is a huge plus. Not gonna lie. But yeah, overall this was a great experience. Can't wait for tomorrow. And yeah, so it is day 2, and it is currently like 5 in the morning. So why am I up at 5 in the morning when I don't have to be on set until 1? Well, first of all, I have work from like 6 to 11. I have work, and I said this already in the previous part of the video, but I have work, and then I need to still pack up, because you know, right now I'm wearing my work clothes, you know, simple green shirt and khakis. I'm gonna put on my shoes in a bit, but yeah. And then, like I showed yesterday, I need to pack up my shorts and a shirt for what I need to wear under the costume. And then I'm pretty sure I mentioned this also yesterday, but after this, I also have a film festival to go to, the Outshine Film Festival, where the premiere for Frag is finally gonna happen. And at the time that I posted this Garfield video, I know the vlog for Frag has already been posted at least for a week, maybe 2 weeks at the point that I post this video. So yeah, I need to basically pack up everything, all that stuff. I already know what I'm gonna wear both for the cat suits and then afterwards for the premiere, so I'll show that in a bit. So for the cat suits, I basically have basketball shorts and a shirt, brown t-shirt, yeah, why not? That's really all I need. As for what I'm gonna wear at the premiere, and sorry for the messy bed very fast, but I'm gonna wear this one wool jacket that I have here. You know, it's pink, green, whatever, and then that's gonna be like my standout piece because I'm basically gonna be wearing all white. This white turtleneck, which you guys have seen me wear in other videos, and these white pants as well. And yeah, I know it looks kind of weird, messy right now, as is, but that's what I'm gonna wear. So yeah, I'll see you guys on set. Alright, y'all, I am here day 2 at the Doral Academy. Like, I think it's a K-3 center if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm currently in the bathroom because it's the only place I can film for the time being, just to give this quick intro. And yeah, I'm supposed to have a pizza party with like the 5th graders, I want to say. Visit like 8, 9 classrooms, something like that, and have a pizza party with all the 8th graders, 5th graders. Which is weird because in Garfield I should be having a lasagna party, but no pizza, whatever. So just want to do this quick intro. Let's get on to it.
Oh, sorry, this bridge.
And now I'm dressed up for Outshine. Again, that video has already been posted about at least a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I mean, today was very tiring, I'm not gonna lie. I think at the end of the day, it was very great. It was very great. I really liked it, and I do this thing all over again tomorrow, and can't wait for it. Overall, that's all I want to say. It was great. I mean, like, seeing the kids flock to me as Garfield was just endearing and fun, and you see the joys on their face and all that. You know, one of them asked me for like an autograph, which is weird because like I can't really write with those goddamn cat claws. But you know, hugging all of them and high-fiving all of them, and was just great. You know, as much as out of energy as I was at the end, it was still great. And then hopping over to Telemundo, and that was also, I mean, I was only really there for like about half an hour, realistically, because they only needed me for like a quick spot, like a skit, I guess you could say, of me like dancing around in front of one of their Telemundo signs, or sets, better said. And they're gonna use that footage to promote the actual Garfield movie when the time comes, in May 24th, if I'm not mistaken. So that was fun. That was great. Met some of the hosts that were there, and yeah, that's the thing, I haven't seen the show before. Like, it was like one of those celebrity gossip shows, and I don't know any of the hosts, but it was great meeting them for the time being. Overall, it was a really great experience, and that was all today. And
so it is day 3. I'm here, Garfield, and his stuff, amazing. And right now we're at Univision, and we're to do 2 shows. Despierta America, which is the first one, and then La Voz de la Mañana, which is the second one. Then after that, we go to NBC and do some other shows, South Florida Live and Acceso Miami, something like that. And yeah, and then let me just show you this very fast. It's my own green room, so that's pretty fun.
Soy fan de Garfield. Creo que Garfield, venga para acá. Miren, cuando estés así, venga sobre la película de Garfield Movie. Mira qué belleza. Mira qué bonito Garfield. Bueno, mientras los saludamos, ustedes también los saludan. Garfield está de regreso a la... El gato casero reconocido mundialmente por odiar los lunes. ¿Quién odia los lunes? Y por su afinidad a la lasaña. Aquí, un adelanto exclusivo en Despierta América. Ahí está mi Garfield. Ahí está mi Garfield. Para celebrar. Su lasaña cake, gracias Garfield, gracias, no se puede perder esta nueva gran aventura animada cuando llegue a cines este 24 de mayo. No se la pierdan.
Están esperándola.
Garfield, este pastel es para los cumpleaños, ¿verdad?
Sí, bueno,
Celebramos aquí nació en un día como hoy.
Vámonos, gracias a Garfield que nos trajo ese pastelazo.
Y ahí está el primero, se llama...
Yo no se la pierdan.
están esperándola.
Oye, mi Garfield, este pastel es para los cumpleaños, ¿verdad?
Sí. Celebramos aquí nació en un día como hoy.
Vámonos, gracias a Garfield que nos trajo ese pastelazo.
Y ahí está el primero, se llama Leonel y vive en Denver, Colorado y cumple 16 años de...
Y por ahí, Eisan Mero de Ecuador, 4 añitos.
Eso, y celebramos también junto a Naomi Regalado, ella desde Virginia y cumple 4 añitos.
Rubén Carranza de Phoenix en Arizona está cumpliendo 9 años. Eres un campeón, Rubén.
También felicitamos un superhijo a una Álvarez Reyes que cumple 70 años.
La pequeña Fiorel, la me gusta ese nombre. Fiorel, la small de New Jersey, 8 años. Damos un beso. ¡Vámonos a bailar! ¿Estamos listos? ¡Listo! Venga, mi Garfield. Dale ahí. Hoy te vas a levantar, te tienes que lavar. ¿Cuántos besos?
So I guess we're doing another filming portion right now in the bathroom to get you guys quickly updated. We are currently at NBC. We are waiting for our main contact to finally go into the green room. They're not letting us in. We're here at the lobby. They're not letting us in until until our main contact gets here, so she could sign off on whatever she needs to sign off on and go from there. NBC, Univision. So Univision was great. This morning we did Despierta America y Voz. That was all great. I guess there's an issue because they were supposed to get like first dibs and not Telemundo yesterday. So there was an issue with that, but like that doesn't really fall on us. That falls on the Sony company, whoever schedules this. So that's on them. But you know, it is what it is. I get paid either way. It was fun. I got to meet some of the hosts from some of the shows from Despierta y Evos, and it was all great. Got pictures from that, so you'll see that later on in the video. I don't know, my allergies are starting to like act up randomly all of a sudden. So yeah, overall this is great. Hello y'all, it is actually the next day. I got home and kind of forgot to just do an outro video for this, so here's the outro video the next day. And yeah, just want to kind of talk about my experiences at the end of all this, at the end of this 3-day trip, so to speak, with Garfield and how that all was, and hopefully I positioned this camera correctly. So overall, it was just, I'm not gonna lie, it was amazing. Definitely one of my favorite experiences ever in terms of acting and all that. It was great. Even though it was very taxing, as you can see throughout this whole video, it was very taxing. It was very tiring at times. I was sweating buckets and all that. You know, the other day, especially because I had to like do double duty or triple duty because I had work, Garfield, and film festival. That was the other day. I mean, despite everything, it was still very fun at the end. I got to be on TV, live TV. I'm not sure if you don't see the footage of it here, then I'll do a video in the future saying, hey, here's the live footage, or here's the footage from me on the news, on all these talk shows, on Despierta America y La Voz de los Famosos, and, you know, Exceso Miami, and South Florida Live, and whatever other shows I had to go to. I was like 4 or 5 of them. And, you know, because, yeah. So if I don't have that here now, then that's because then I'll have it in the future video. But just going to all these shows and doing that was also great, and I really liked it. I just seeing people that really just go nuts for Garfield was, I'm not gonna say surprising per se, but like I guess I didn't expect it in the sense that like how many people wanted to like take pictures with Garfield and were just ready to be with Garfield and be like, oh my gosh, it's Garfield, and like dance with Garfield and shake his hand or pause, even though they were floppy as hell, or like hug him. Like, you know, at the school with the kids, I kind of expected that, you know, and even with the teachers to a certain extent with that. But like when I went to some of these shows, it was like that, especially at Univision, especially at Univision yesterday in the morning, because that's one of those things. Like when I went to Telemundo, yeah, some people thought it was amusing, but there was 1 or 2 people who decided to take pictures to Garfield, but like a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, it's Garfield, cool, whatever, like who gives a shit, right? But yesterday morning when I went to Univision, I got basically crowded again, just like I was at the dog show, just like I was at the school. Like everybody wanted to take a picture of Garfield, and then it was such a kind of like a whiplash type of thing, because when I went to NBC, it was like the same thing all over again. Like you know, I went from Univision, who everybody wanted to take a picture with Garfield, and then went to NBC, where like, oh yeah, it's Garfield, like who gives a fuck, you know? Like there were a few people who did want to take pictures, which is cool, but like, I guess, you know, it's just that thing with like childlike wonder with the school. I expected it with the teachers there, I expected a shirt, and then but with the adults, I really didn't know what to expect with it.
And, you know, again, in one place they really liked it, they had fun with it, cool. The next place they're like, okay, cool, yeah, just get on stage, do whatever the fuck you need to do and get the fuck out. Like, all right, whatever. You know, and then singing happy birthday as Garfield, or, you know, saying, because I wasn't allowed to talk. That's the thing, I'm not allowed to talk. So, like, just dancing, happy birthday to you, and then bringing out the lasagna cake. I wish I would have gotten a piece of the lasagna cake. I don't know how that would have worked out, but whatever. And same thing with the pizza party and on Monday with the kids. Kind of wish I would have gotten a pizza, but whatever. Overall, this experience was just, I really liked it a lot. I would definitely do it again. For sure, I would definitely do it again. Yeah, you know, give a damn that I'm basically sweating buckets. I'm losing weight. I need to really check how much weight I lost throughout these 3 days, because that's the other thing. This is definitely on me, but like I also haven't been eating properly these past 3 days because of just the amount of stuff I need to do. And honestly, putting on that suit or just being in that suit is very tiring. It's not just a sweat. Because even yesterday I didn't really sweat at all because I was inside and I really didn't have to be that animated when I'm offset, so to speak. Because like that's the thing, at the school my set was like the classrooms and the gym during the pizza party. So I'd be walking the hallways, but there'd still be like kids and I'd have to be animated for them, so I still have to be turned on. Whereas as opposed to like when I'm in the studios going from one set to another, yeah, you know, maybe there's 1 or 2 people, like I said, that they want to take a picture of Garfield, but what, and all that, and yeah, I'll be a little bit animated there, but like I didn't always have to be turned on, so to speak, or, you know, on Garfield mode, if that makes sense. I could just take a break mentally and just walk around as a normal person in this big ass cat costume. So overall, though, it was great. I really liked it, and yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind doing this again. If Lynn, that was who my main contact was, if Lynn ever contacts me again for like something like this, I would definitely do it again. And it was overall, it was just really great, very rewarding. I was honestly very happy throughout this whole thing. Tired, yes, undeniable. You saw the videos, undeniably, but like I was honestly very happy, like very joyous, and like, because at the end of the day, you're bringing joy to people, and that's kind of the goal of an actor, in a sense, to like get these reactions out of people, whether they be positive or negative, to get these reactions out of people. And just, you know, and seeing, like, here I'm going to compare it to the film festival for a second. And with the film festival, yes, there was the cheerworthy moments, there was the parts where people wanted to be shocked, or there's times where in the film where people were shocked or like worried about what's going on because of the characters on screen. And, you know, we talked about that after the screening had happened, and people came up to me and Manny and Wayne and said, "Oh my gosh, good job, and how was it doing this, and that, and whatever." And that's one thing. But that's after the fact, after they've watched it, and that's, you know, that's, of course, we didn't do that live. That's a screening, you know, as opposed to when I'm Garfield, where like this is live. This is basically live theater in a sense, and seeing those reactions right off the bat, that's very rewarding, very energizing. And you know, of course, it's a different type of energizing compared to the film festival. And I don't know, I just feel like I like this reaction a bit more than on a film festival, where it's a little bit passive in a sense, like, oh my gosh, I've already seen this, cool, congratulations, on to the next. Whereas right now you're doing it live, and it's great. And overall, it was just a great experience, one of my favorite acting experiences, period. And hopefully, basically here, if I don't have the footage, the news footage should be next. And if it's not next, it's because I didn't get it in time when I was making the video. Regardless, because I know this video is going to be posted before Garfield premieres. It premieres on May 24th, if I'm not mistaken. That's when it premieres, the movie. Hopefully I get called back in for like a press event, like, oh my gosh, it's screening, you know, here's like a pre-release event or whatever it's called. The premiere screening or an advanced screening, that's what it was. That's what I'm looking for. Hopefully I get called in for an advanced screening or a premiere screening or something like that, so I could be Garfield all over again and watch the movie for free. And if not, well, I'll go watch it eventually, essentially. I was thinking about this yesterday, though. Like, I know there's a 2 live action Bill Murray Garfield movies. I kind of want to like see them again, because I saw them whenever they first came out, so I don't remember jack shit about them. But the only thing I remember about that, and it's more so a story with Garfield, how that movie was produced. And I guess Bill Murray thought that the writer of the movie was like Joel and Ethan Coen, but it's not. It was like a different Cohen, but since it was a very similar name, and I think one of them, it was like Joe Cohen, but it wasn't from Ethan and Joe Cohen. It was just another Joe Cohen. Different spelling of the last name, but he thought it was that one from Barton Fink, or why did Barton Fink? Because what's that first one that came up to my mind? But or No Country for Old Men, or whatever. Like the Coen brothers, right? But no, it's another Cohen, so go figure. But yeah, I guess he did it. Then he found out who it was, and he tried to leave, but he couldn't because contracts. So remember that story. And then in terms of the two Garfield movies, I know I saw them when I was a kid. The only thing I remember from the first one is they were trying to get to a train station at the end because reasons. I think the main, the very tropey thing of the main guy has to reach his girl before she leaves forever type of stuff. So I think that was in the first movie. And then in the second movie, didn't it take place in England or something like that, in a castle or a big mansion or something like that? Something with a butler as well. I don't remember. Again, I saw this when they first came out. So yeah, that's basically for now. I mean, again, an incredible experience. And yeah, if the news footage, if I got it, you're about to see it. If not, either way, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the next. This is Daniel Mart signing off.